Hello everyone, my name is Melanie Guzman. I am going to talk about visual rhetoric analysis from the video. The analysis commercial is from the company Gillette with the title of We Believe the Best Men Can Be, published on the YouTube platform in 2019. Through the use of everyday situations, Gillette demonstrates the bad behavior in men that many ignore, seeing it as something normal. For this reason, it creates this commercial. It calls for attention, where they show that this action should not be normalized, and a change must be starting by oneself. The commercial begins by presenting the society that lives in stereotypes and maintains such teachings in their children, addressing how kids are influenced and learn from adults. Especially they make less important things like a fight between kid boys, excusing themselves with the phrase boys will be boys. For this reason, analyzing the context of the commercial, it is mainly directly towards men, where it generates an impact on them through the camera angles, where it puts the man's face in the foreground, making reference to the fact that they see themselves in the mirror, pretending that they are in that place. At the same time, it projects what it sees, allowing the viewer to enter the person's situation, or makes you connect emotionally with the circumstance it shows. At the same time, because they are things that it's seen every day, all the situations that Juliet demonstrates generate a feeling of helplessness in the audience, as well as sadness when seeing a mother crying because of how they treat her son, or anger, since it is known that these situations are considered normal, such as when you hear some comment out of place towards some woman. And most of the time, people keep quiet for not being involved in the problem. It also generates empathy by seeing the situation that women must endure several times. Starting with a ethos, they manage to communicate with people through the narrator, who guides the viewer thoughts, asking them questions while the situations are demonstrated. At the same time, talking about how one should act in a good way, encourage a positive change in people, calling them to the best of themselves, and thus be an example to follow and be able to achieve a great impact on society. By parts of Logos, the narrator consistently connects ideas, where he begins by explaining the negative actions of society and why they consider them as something normal or jokes, either in television programs or when a woman is giving her opinion and a man interferes by making her maze. When he compares all these problems, he goes on to argue that these actions should not be every day, much less be considered normal. Finally, in Kairos, he mentioned that it is time to break this action. It is time to make a change in society, starting with oneself, and teach such good values to little ones. The commercial begins to show videos of normal people trying to make a change from small things like apologizing to someone else or telling their daughter that she's a strong person, providing that small actions can generate a great change in future. In conclusion, Gillette sympathizes with the situations that happen on a daily basis where bad actions are considered normal because they are done by men. Therefore, through visual rhetoric, he connects with society and makes a call to be able to create a change, demonstrating that everyone can get the best of themselves and be able to teach that to their children, which ends with his brand. that is focused on the male audience, where he focused on saying that Gillette is used only by the best men. Thank you for listening.